Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, Alhamdulillah, today we can meet in our class online to discuss about the development of Islamic dakwah in Medina. And let me thank you all for coming today. Before we begin, let me introduce myself. My name is Qonitatillah, usually called Mar'a. I study at the State Islamic University of Maulana Malik Ibrahim Malang in third semester and in class BIH. As you can see on the screen, our topic today is the development of Islamic dakwah in Medina. First of all, I will explain the beginning of the migrate to Medina, then I will explain things to do in Medina, and finally I will explain the wisdom of the Prophet's dakwah in Medina. As we know, Islam is a noble religion, the religion of Rahmatan lil Alamin, religion that is full of peace and preaching his religion. Then, do you know how the process of the Prophet Muhammad SAW to preach Islam in Medina? Prophet Muhammad dakwah the religion of Islam not in easy way. Many obstacles were faced. In this part of my presentation, I will explain about the preaching or dakwah of the Prophet Muhammad in Medina. When I met my teacher and discussed Islam, it turned out that there was a lot of history about the preaching of the Prophet Muhammad, which of course we still feel today. So I will discuss about the preaching of the Prophet Muhammad, especially in the city of Medina. Okay, let's now turn to the next issue. I would like to tell you about the beginning of the Prophet Muhammad to preach Islam in Medina. It begins with first Bayat Aqobah and second Bayat Aqobah. Geographical conditions of an area have a major influence in shaping the attitudes and character of society. Medina is a fertile agricultural area that produces abundant agricultural products. Tropical temperatures are not as hot like in Mecca. The people of Medina were known to be gentle, considerate, and intelligent. So the preaching of Islam was easier to accept among the people of Medina when compared to the people of Mecca. Dakwah in Medina began with Allegiance Aqobah I or first Bayat Aqobah. At the time, around the year 671 Masehi, Nabi Muhammad used to offer the religion of Islam with guidance on the right path to caravans traveling to Mecca. Then, with the guidance Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, a caravan containing 12 men took allegiance to the Prophet Muhammad with the contents of the agreement is: first, not associating Allah with anything; second, do what Allah commands; and third, live what Allah forbids. And after the first Bayat Aqobah in the 622 Masehi, the people of Medina want to take allegiance increased, namely 73 male and 2 female. As for the content of the second Aqobah allegiance is: first, to listen and obey both in the things they like and those that they had; two, to donate whether it's in a narrow or a roaming setting; third, to make a room ma'ruf nahi munkar; and fourth, so that they will not be influenced by the reproach of those who criticize in the way of Allah; and fifth, for them to protect Muhammad as they protect their own women and children. Okay, let's move on the next issue. Then the condition in Mecca at the time were increasingly hot conducive. Finally, the Prophet Muhammad SAW decided to move to Medina with his companions. And when the Prophet Muhammad arrived in Medina, the people of Medina welcomed him with joy. Then he started make things to build foundation of Islam. First, building a mosque. Building Quba Mosque and Nabawi Mosque are used to worship Allah, pray, and learn about Islam. And second is unite the Muhajirin and Ansar to build kinship. The Prophet Muhammad brought the Muhajirin together, the people with whom he moved to Medina, with the native people of Medina. And third, Carter Medina or Piagam Medina. The Prophet Muhammad made the Medina Charter to create a sense of security among religious communities. And fourth, build economy and politics for the welfare of the people. And then let's move to the next issue. And the lessons that can be taken from the Prophet's missionary journey in Medina are: provide a sense of security and peace, build tolerance between religious communities, create a fun relationship with God, and relationship with fellow humans. So you've heard what I have to say. Can you take away from this? Yes, of course, Prophet Muhammad beginning dakwah with first allegiance Aqobah and second allegiance Aqobah. Then when in Medina, the Prophet Muhammad takes to do like build mass, unite the Muhajirin and Ansar, and creating tolerance between religious communities. Well, this brings me to the end of my presentation. Now I'll be happy to answer any question you may have. You can ask after this presentation, contact me via WhatsApp, and apologize if something goes wrong. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.